All right, we're going to start the pre-trip inspection with the air brake test. The first air brake test will be the air gauge and governor cutoff check. With the parking brake set, I will start the engine and watch the air pressure gauge to make sure the air pressure gauge builds pressure up to the governor cutoff between 120 and 140 psi. This truck is set to activate at 135 psi. I will now do the test. I'm watching my air pressure gauge and it is building air pressure. The governor is activated at 135 psi and my gauge has built pressure. The truck has passed this test. The next test will be the air leak down rate test. With the engine off and the key in the on position and the truck in gear to hold it in place, I will release the parking brake, fully apply the brake pedal until the pressure is stabilized. Then I will hold the pedal for 1 minute, and I cannot lose more than 3 psi on a straight truck or 4 psi on a combination vehicle with air brakes. This truck does not have air brakes on the trailer. I will now do the test. My engine is off, key is in the on position, truck is in gear, my parking brake is released. I will now apply pressure to the brake pedal. When I apply pressure, will you start the timer and time me for 1 minute?
Yes.
Pressure stabilized. Start the timer, please. Watching my pressure gauge and it's not dropping.
Okay.
Okay, my truck did not lose more than 3 psi, so it has passed this test. Next test will be the low air warning device test. With the engine still off and the key still in the on position and the vehicle in gear to hold it in place, parking brake released, I will begin fanning off the air pressure by applying and releasing the foot brake pedal. The low air warning light and buzzer should activate at no less than 55 psi. This truck is set to activate at 65 psi. I will now do the test. Truck is in gear. Parking brake is released. Engine's off, key is in the on position. I'll now fan down the brakes and watch my gauge. Okay, and my low air pressure warning light and buzzer have sounded at 65 psi. The truck has passed this test. The next test will be the emergency brake test. I will continue to fan down the air pressure until the parking brake sets between 20 and 45 psi. This truck is set to activate at 35 or 25 psi. I will now do the test. The parking brake has activated at 25 psi. The truck has passed this test. That concludes the air brake portion of the pre-trip inspection. Okay, I will continue with my pre-trip inspection. The first item will be the parking brake check.